You think that little white lie is harmless? But hold up for a second. You aren't just bending the truth. You are actively rewriting your own reality, and your brain is paying a price you aren't prepared for. We grow up believing that honesty is the gold standard, yet we're surrounded by a culture that rewards performance. You lie to spare feelings, to skip the awkwardness, or simply to survive a social situation where you don't feel enough. It's the path of least resistance, but every time you opt for that path, you're creating a tiny fracture in your foundation. We think lying is something we do to manage other people's perceptions, but the real cost isn't what they think of you. The real cost is what it does to your relationship with reality. Psychologists call this a defense mechanism. Often, lying isn't about manipulation at all. It's about self-preservation. When we lie, we're trying to shield our ego from vulnerability. But here's the problem. Your brain is a terrible liar. To keep a lie alive, you have to maintain two parallel narratives at once: the truth and the fabrication. That takes massive cognitive load. Imagine trying to hold two heavy suitcases while walking a tightrope. One is the truth, and the other is the lie. You're spending all your energy just to keep your balance, while everyone else is walking normally. It's not just exhausting, it's literally physically taxing. But here's the dark side. This is called the liar's paradox. The more you deceive, the more you have to disconnect from your own internal truth to keep the charade going. You start to doubt your own intentions. Are you acting this way because you want to, or because you need to maintain the lie? Over time, this creates a state of cognitive dissonance, a psychological discomfort that happens when your actions don't align with your values. Doesn't that sound familiar to you? That split-second panic when you're caught in a contradiction? If you like what you have seen in this video so far, give it a like and subscribe. It would be nice knowing you have liked what you have seen. So, what happens when the lie becomes the habit? Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for truth-telling and executive function, starts to dull. Research shows that frequent lying can actually reduce the reactivity of the amygdala, the area in your brain responsible for emotion and fear. Essentially, you become desensitized to the anxiety that should be alerting you when you're being dishonest. You stop feeling the itch of a lie, and that's when you know you're in trouble. So, how do we break the loop? It's not about becoming a saint overnight. It's about radical honesty. Here are 3 steps that you can do to break that loop. Let's get to it. 1. Acknowledge the why. What are you afraid will happen if you tell the truth? 2. Practice honest discomfort. The next time you want to lie to avoid awkwardness, try silence instead. 3. Reflect on your why. Write down the times you lied and realize the truth wouldn't have been as catastrophic as your brain predicted. So what's your take? Do you think a white lie is ever actually harmless, or is it always a psychological trap? Let me know in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss what we break down next. Thanks for watching.